Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Edmund.
Sam. I'm Ben.
And we are LegalGuide, preparing your best legal defense. As you can see here, legal jargon is confusing. How many of you understand what that means? Now, imagine trying to understand it in a foreign language. This is the situation that Marcus faces. Marcus is a Haitian immigrant that was found recently with 10 grams of marijuana during an illegal police search. He knows absolutely nothing about the legal process and cannot afford a lawyer. Given that low-income minorities face much harsher drug punishments than white Americans, he's extremely concerned about his case. And he is not alone. Every year, millions of low-income minorities find themselves without due process. This is why we developed LegalGuide, a website that helps people like Marcus prepare their best legal defense. Our website provides them with easy-to-understand legal information in a variety of languages and connects them with quality, affordable legal representation. Like Zillow does for home listings, our software scrapes recent court records data nationwide. Using this data, we mail Marcus a postcard within 3 days of his case being filed online. He then enters our website and fills out a short form that helps us build a personalized profile. He then fills out a TurboTax-style questionnaire that tells us a little bit more about his case. Finally, he receives a customized legal action plan that helps him prepare his best legal defense.
Every year, 10 million individuals are charged with misdemeanors. That's a $15 billion market in legal fees. A great majority of them are low income and will be targeting the 2.4 million located in densely populated urban regions. We know that by helping someone present their best legal defense, we can double their chances of finding a job, and we save the government $14,000 for every month someone is kept out of jail. So for year one, we expect to help 1,000 people find better jobs and to save the government $21 million. Because our service is provided free of charge, we make our revenue through banner advertisements and by generating customer leads, which we sell to partnering law firms for $15 each. After we develop our website and the scraping software that Edmund talked about, we'll partner with legal service providers and community centers to target areas with overburdened public defenders' offices, and we'll also run social media campaigns in parallel to increase awareness. With that approach, we expect a net income of $7.5 million by year 5.
Our main competitors are sites like NOLA.com and Lawyers.com, who just copy and paste blocks of text from legal documents. Their sites are difficult to navigate and cluttered. LegalGuide promises that all of our information is accurate, is written at an 8th grade reading level so that anyone can understand, and is available in 6 languages. We walked around the Montgomery County District Court with an MVP of our website and asked 25 potential customers for feedback on our platform. Additionally, we have 4 law firms like Jessica Moyes who are interested in partnering with us. We have a great team here at LegalGuide, and we have top-notch advisors. We have the CEO of a major accounting firm, the research director of a major marketing firm, the Montgomery County State's Attorney. Today, we're asking for $5,000. With this money, we'll develop the case search software, design and build our website, and send 2,500 postcards to direct local defendants to our site. We can then determine the response rates to our site and click rates on our legal service resources. With this data, we can validate our go-to-market strategy and better reach our target market when we launch in the fall. We are LegalGuide, preparing your best legal defense. Thank you.
Do you see any liability issues?
Yeah, so one of the first things that we looked at for liability was the case search software, if it was legal to scrape off the online public records. And what we looked at was we found that 47 out of the 50 states do not have a problem with this. The 3 states that we did look at included North Dakota and South Dakota, so it really didn't factor into our decision that much. As for the liability of the actual service, we saw that there are websites that do things similar to this that already have encountered that liability issue and haven't had any issues that really kind of stop the whole process.
People are very expensive to employ. How many people will you need to review? I mean, are people responding to these inquiries, or is it primarily the software that you'll rely on to provide this package back to the consumer?
Yeah, so we're not actually providing legal advice from us 3 or our team. Most of the legal advice, what we learned is already out there. All of the legal information is already posted, just in very convoluted blocks of text So we'll be converting that into easy to understand at the 8th grade reading level. And then for the legal advice during our interviews, we learn that people want to hear from lawyers because they trust them and they're a knowledgeable source. So we'll be taking advantage of our partner law firms, their helplines, and then online helplines that you can call in and talk to a lawyer and get actual advice from a person.
So there's a lawyer in every one of these cases anyway, is that right?
No, not in every case.
So, okay, so they might be defending themselves and relying on your services.
Yes, that's correct. The three options that they have is to represent themselves. We connect them with the public defender's office, they qualify, or the partners that we send them to.
Beginning, you showed 2 languages. Are you offering translation services? How are you reaching out to the Hispanic community?
Yes, so in our website, it'll be available in 6 different languages. You can select from that first page on the website and change the language so that the entire website will populate with that certain language. On top of that, we're focusing, as I mentioned earlier in the slide, with the firms like Justice Jim Moyes. One of their differentiators with that was that at the time, all of their attorneys had to speak Spanish. And so they went after the Hispanic population in the Montgomery County area. And so we're looking to populate our website with law firms like that, who can cater specifically towards certain demographics and have that language barrier overcome.
What's your secret sauce to turn things into 8th grade level language? Quickly or efficiently in your business model? You don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, we know there's software that can scrape through text
Yeah.
and it can check the reading level. So we'll be using that. We'll also be hiring someone to be writing some of these things and looking over, someone with also some legal experience that we can consult. So both of those things will be important in making sure that it's understandable.
And this might drive liability? That's the question that kind of I had. Once you start to change a language, you start taking what's out there, things that may, liability might be derived from that.
So to add to that, there are actually court interpreters who, when you're in court, they'll interpret, like they're taught how to interpret the legal language to you specifically. So we also can look into that to make sure our language exactly translates to what it is in English.
Thank you.